After you receive from your lab the 3D metal printed custom-made Keles expander, you seat your patients to the dental chair. You clean the molars and the premolars with the cleaning paste with the low-speed handpiece, and make sure you get rid of all the plaque and food debris on the molar surfaces. Afterwards, you rinse it with water to get rid of all the cleaning paste. And after you rinse it, you start to prepare the cement. We use 3M Unitec Multi-Cure Glass Ionomer Orthodontic Band Cement. You mix the liquid with the powder, and after you mix it, it turns into like a paste form. And when it becomes like a paste, you bring the KKE and you fill up the inner surfaces with a micro brush, inner surfaces of the molar rings with the micro brush. Make sure you cover all the inner surface, and you don't need to put excessive amount. Just to cover the surface would be enough. And after you complete to cover, put cotton rolls on the molar region and retract the cheeks and the lip with your fingers. You don't use cheek retractors because the patient cannot open widely. And air dry, make sure there is no saliva contamination, and deliver the appliance into the mouth. And while pushing up, your assistant starts to clean the excessive cement on the molars on both sides. And while you're compressing, your assistant again does the light cure bonding, and make sure you compress all the way up throughout this bonding with the light cure. The reason why we compress, because we want to engage the gears of the wheel so the appliance would be active. After you complete the molars, you start the premolars. First, acid etching on the lingual cusp surfaces with the etching gel. After you rinse with water, you air dry and use primary. And after you prime the surfaces on the enamel on the first cusps, on the palatal cusps on the first premolars, and then cure it. And then we use flowable composite to cover the surface of the tooth and the wire extension. And you can always use a micro brush to evenly distribute the composite onto the surface. And then you cure it. And at this point, the appliance is fully cemented. And then the next step would be to demonstrate your patients the cleaning. Make sure, tell the patient you clean every time before you make the activation. And give a good demonstration showing how to clean the wheel and the gear mechanism under the wire, and make sure there is no food debris stuck underneath before you make the activation. And then the final thing is, with your index finger, bring the arm down and back to show the activation and show the patient the gears are being fully engaged, and then bring it back to the initial position.